RoboScout's top fantasy baseball prospects, August 2025. The clock has already struck August, bringing with it the aftermath of the high-stakes trade deadline that sent ripples through fantasy baseball leagues everywhere. But here's the kicker. While the initial frenzy may have passed, this period is just as crucial as ever. Many leagues face upcoming trade deadlines of their own, and some still have windows open for picking up minor league talent. These next few days and weeks represent a pivotal moment to strengthen your roster. Whether you're in the thick of a pennant race or looking ahead to next season, there's no time to ease off the accelerator now. First, a quick note on the complex leagues. Their seasons have wrapped up, so we won't be covering them further. If you're interested in their final standings, be sure to check last week's comprehensive wrap-up. Turning to the Dominican Summer League, DSL, national shortstop Marconi German dazzles at the top with a remarkable 169 weighted runs created plus, WRC plus, complemented by 7 homers and an impressive 24 stolen bases. Not far behind, 2 catchers from different organizations are making waves with notable power displays. Giants' 16-year-old Miguel Caraballo boasts 5 home runs, while Angels catcher Gabriel Davalillo leads with 7. They both profile as power-first hitters, but their defensive skills appear strong enough to keep them safely behind the plate, a rare but valuable combo at such a young age. Low-A hitters are putting on quite the show, and RoboScout's rankings highlight some standout performers. Leading the way is 18-year-old Pirates outfielder Edward Florentino, who added another 2 home runs and 4 stolen bases this week, now projecting for a 30 home run ceiling and 20 stolen bases. That kind of balance in power and speed leaves RoboScout reaching for new superlatives. Among the youngest stars at this level are Guardians' Juniker Caceres and Marlins' Andrew Salas, both just 17 and showing early flashes of brilliance. Caceres, newly promoted to the Lynchburg team, has already slammed a home run in his first dozen plate appearances, sporting an unreal 328 WRC+. While some regression is expected, he clearly offers major league potential with 20 homer power alongside his impressive MLB-adjacent bat. Meanwhile, Salas recently hit his 2nd homer of the season, and despite a WRC+ of 89 so far, his youth and high baseball IQ suggest a near-average major league hitter capable of swiping 20 bases. The Rangers' Yeremy Cabrera has been heating up with a mix of 4 homers and 14 steals in the past month, riding a 125 WRC+. His strikeout rate dropped significantly compared to last season's over 20% mark at multiple levels, signaling potential growth in his approach. Though still aggressive, his improved bat-to-ball skills make him a promising power-speed combo candidate. Pitching in low-A also provides plenty of intrigue. 17-year-old Royals right-hander Kendry Chorio earns an early mention despite only 4 innings under his belt this year. He boasts a fastball in the mid to upper 90s, supplemented by strong secondary pitches and excellent command. An extraordinary package for such a young arm, hinting at a future mid-rotation starter. Meanwhile, Blue Jays southpaw Johnny King remains the dominant force, with a jaw-dropping strikeout rate and solid control. Last week's trade deadline shuffled the deck a bit. Orioles acquired pitcher Wellington Arocena in exchange for Gregory Soto, while Rockies welcomed Griffin Herring. Arocena's season stats point to him fitting best as a back-end rotation arm or a bullpen contributor at the major league level. On the very day of the deadline, 19-year-old Boston Bateman was part of the sizable trade that brought him and many others from San Diego to Baltimore. Moving up to high A, Dodgers outfielder Zahir Hope enjoyed a big week, hitting a homer and swiping 3 bases, pushing him comfortably into the top 10 for that level. He's closely matched with teammate Josue Briceno, who leans more on speed, while Hope looks like the more traditional outfield prospect. Ask RoboScout to pick a favorite among the Dodger outfielders, and you might get an amused stack overflow. Another rising high-A player is Mariners shortstop Colt Emerson, whose recent surge, including 2 home runs this past week, lifts him several spots in the rankings. While his season hasn't quite matched preseason hype, his 123 WRC+ and projected 20 homer power indicate he'll be an above-average hitter with a good on-base profile. The Cardinals' Daniil Ortiz continues to impress after his promotion to High-A Peoria, showing an eye-catching 140 WRC+ in his first 10 plate appearances. Without a homer yet, he's been a pleasant and consistent surprise in 2025. High-A pitching is led by standout performances such as Trey Yesevage's, whose strikeout rates and ground ball tendencies place him firmly atop the charts. An encouraging comeback story comes from Nationals right-hander Jarlin Susana, who returned from a UCL sprain and has demonstrated dominance with a 39% strikeout minus walk rate over his recent outings. Could this be the turning point in his career? Meanwhile, Cardinals lefty Braden Davis has quietly torn through July with elite swinging strike numbers, despite being smaller and throwing a low 90s fastball, illustrating that size and velocity aren't everything in pitching success. Double-A hitters are setting the stage for the majors too. Tigers catcher Josue Briceno cemented his spot as the top hitter here with an impressive weekend, featuring 2 massive home runs, reaffirming his elite status at this higher level. Mets outfielder Carson Benj is locked in hot streak mode, blasting 7 homers in just over 100 plate appearances and posting an outstanding 240 WRC+ since late June. Twins' Walker Jenkins is hot on his heels, contributing power, speed, and an overall 176 WRC+. Meanwhile, Yankees outfielder Brendan Jones offers a patient approach and promising 20-homer potential, despite below-average raw power, leaving fans curious to see if his recent surge will continue. On the promotion front, Angels shortstop Denzer Guzman and outfielder Nelson Rada both made the jump to AAA Salt Lake, with Rada becoming the youngest hitter at that level, an exciting milestone for sure. Double-A pitching features several gems, including Diamondbacks' Mitch Bratt, a key piece in the Merrill Kelly trade. Although not a strikeout artist, his ability to limit walks and keep runners off base projects him as a reliable mid-rotation starter with fantasy relevance around the 4th or 5th spot. Blue Jays' Trey Yesevage, acknowledged by his manager as close to MLB readiness, mixes a mid-3 ERA projection with a sub-1.20 WHIP and a 29% strikeout rate, a rare find suggesting mid-rotation upside, approaching a number 2 starter. Orioles. Nestor Herman finally seems to